Hi guys, it's Lindsay. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my 22-week pregnancy update. So first of all, I just got back from the hairdresser actually, so that's why my hair looks particularly styled up. I had quite a lot of root regrowth going on, so got that touched up. So anyway, what we'll begin with is any kind of new symptoms or notes this week. So as I said last week, basically the same symptoms that I've been having before. I'm not really going to bother mentioning them again. But something that I did want to note actually that seems to have gone away, at least for now. I kind of doubt that it will be permanently away, but I actually did not have any neck aches in the last week, which is amazing. And I only had a backache on like one day, and it was of course like one of those ones that kind of goes away pretty quickly. So very happy about that. I didn't really have too many new things going on this week, honestly. Last Wednesday, so when I turned over to 22 weeks, I did have a bit of shortness of breath that day. And I noticed this week that frequent urination has really picked up this week. Like, whoa, it's significant. So that is definitely something that I noticed. And I felt tired on Friday because the day before I had been kind of busy all day running around preparing for our anniversary dinner because we didn't really want to go out and eat. It's not a romantic experience, honestly, if you have to go, wearing your face masks with the gloves, with like plexiglass in between you and your husband and like a meter away from each other on the table. We just decided to eat at home, and I made like a Greek dinner and I made some cupcakes, and it was nice, but I was busy and I was tired the next day. I'm sorry about my nose. It's very stuffed right now. I can't seem to it's probably the allergies. We've got like the grain really going outside. It's like in full bloom and I'm allergic to it. So yeah, basically I did start noticing that I was getting a bit more tired, but so on Friday, after making the dinner and the special cupcakes, and then on Sunday we went for an hour and 15-minute walk. So instead of 2 hours, and I had originally said an hour and a half, but we did an hour and 15, and that was actually quite good. I mean, I will say I was definitely tired after, but I'm glad that we did an hour and 15 instead of an hour and a half. We'll see. I think for now it's still okay, but I probably would be even better if it was for an hour. My husband has really noticed that my snoring has increased a lot, so I've got those strips that I always forget to put on, but I'm trying to remember to put those on because it started to be worse. And he's like, I have noticed that it's really gotten worse. And I was reading on my apps this morning on Ovia and on Pregnancy Plus, where excessive snoring will probably start, and even my husband was like, what? Oh no, it already seemed excessive and it's gonna only get worse. Then the only other kind of things for notes and symptoms this week was on Sunday also. I had light cramps earlier on in the day. I don't really know why. I guess that my uterus was just expanding. And then on Monday and Tuesday, this is more it's not so much about symptoms, but it's just kind of a note that I wasn't really particularly in a good mood those days. I wanted to wait to film today. Today I turned actually 23 weeks. Because yesterday I was just kind of cranky and not really moody and like upset and feeling all the different feelings, and I didn't really want to film that day, so I was just feeling like annoyed and irritated about all just stuff that I had to like organize. I had a couple of Amazon orders that I was having issues with, and trying to figure out like maternity leave and all of the things anyway, and that was just kind of like a gray cloud over me for a couple days. But today I'm feeling much better, so pretty much think I've got all that stuff sorted out. And so on to the milestones this week. On Sunday, I noticed for the first time that I ate popcorn, and I don't know if the baby girl didn't like popcorn or if she really liked popcorn, but she was kicking up a storm. Like, I have never felt her so clearly kicking me before, like really, like very clearly, and like a lot too, like enough to like actually kind of startle me, like physically. I'm kind of like, oh wow, because like usually I'll feel like if she's moving around or kicking me or something, but it's like not really enough to kind of make me have like any kind of like a reflex. Basically, I'll go, oh hello, but like that night I was like, wow. There was like one that was it startled me in particular, and I'm like, holy cow, man, we're only at like 22 weeks. My husband came over, he's like, oh yeah, like definitely can feel really clearly. And one other thing this week, I'm pretty sure I've now felt like a couple times the baby hiccup, because I had read on Ovia that like hiccuping feels like some kind of like rhythmic, like rhythmic movement, I guess you could say. And I'm like pretty sure that, because I think I've maybe felt it before, but I was never really sure. Like, I'm like, I don't know, is that like my own blood in my veins pulsing or something? Like, I don't know. But I'm pretty sure now I've like felt it. Anyway, that was basically it for the week, actually. It was great not to have like any crazy new symptoms or anything. I did notice though one more time again that like when I sneezed, a bit of pee came out again. So I have started doing it's only the second time, but I've started doing it's the pelvic floor exercises on my prenatal yoga, because I think that's a good idea. Help prevent that. So yeah, we'll move on to the belly shot. Okay, so here we are from the side. Now I've started to show more like through the clothes, so, and the side. There we go. And belly button is, of course, always getting kind of narrow. Here we'll go from this view too. All right. Alright guys, so that's it for this week. So leave a like if you haven't already, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you next week for my update. Bye!